Hello and welcome to the Cycle Talk Show that comes on your way every Thursday. And then with me in the studio we have Mr. Badjie. Mr. Badjie, you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
His education is dedicated to nurturing the leadership skill and career development of young people, as well as providing counseling support. He is actively involved in public speaking and several humanitarian organizations that are making a meaningful impact in the lives of Gambian children. Thank you so much, Babaka, for coming, and then we did indeed appreciate it. You're welcome once again.
Thank you so much.
First, I would love for us to talk about your educational background.
Okay, that's very great. First and foremost, I would like to comment and also thank you all for giving me this platform. When I had the alert, I was so amazed. It's at least a platform that could be used to inspire and also motivate others to as well. First and foremost, I would like to go ahead by telling people or the viewers by my name, my surname, my educational background to as well. I am Dembo Badjie. I was born in Talending and raised up at Kunkujan Ketea. My educational background starts from Kunkujan Ketea, then later shift to Banjalending, where I did my grade 8 to 9. Then from there, I had admission at Charles Jau, that was in 2018 to 2021. Later on, I sat for 1 year doing business. Again, also engaged myself on teaching. I applied to one of the private schools where I taught for like nearly now. I'm still teaching there, but I taught there for 1 year. Then I went to the college to pursue higher diploma in agriculture. Yeah, that's where it started, and the journey has been rough though. Yeah. Then currently I am on my thesis. I'm working on my project for higher diploma. Yeah.
Wow, congratulations about that. That was really amazing. Indeed, educational journey is not easy at all. It's not easy.
Indeed,
from primary to junior, from junior to senior, from senior to tertiary level. It's not easy at all. So now we come to the topic of discussion, leadership and all that. So what are the qualities that you think a good leader should have?
Yeah, actually, this is one of the questions that are alarming in this nation. One of the qualities is honesty.
Honesty, wow.
Yeah, honesty.
I think that should be the first.
Yeah. As a leader, you should be honest. Once you mount a topic, or how to call it, a particular position, you are termed as an honorable. And like you took an oath that you carry your work with utmost to your ability and also to fairness to as well. So honesty is one of the qualities that one should try to at least possess to be able to carry your work. When you mount a position and you promise the masses or your council that you would carry your work without fear or favor, I think one have to be very, very, very vigilant of that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Again, the other quality would be patience as a leader. Yeah, as a leader, you should be patient. Yeah, it requires it. Sometimes you might encounter a lot of challenges. Yeah, but through patience, you'll be able to overcome them.
Yeah. Have you ever been a leader through your educational journey?
Yeah.
What are your experiences?
I have been a leader. When I was in grade 8, I was a counselor. And through that, I've encountered a lot of talks. Sometimes people will just look at you and start backbiting you. You see, they will be telling you, you see that boy. okay, Benjamin. That Mandinka society. Yeah. At the college also, it was a rough journey though. I was appointed as a council member for the 41st Executive Council GCSU Students Union, where I was a council member to the legislative body. I became the Secretary General of the Gambia College Students Union. That is the 42nd Executive Council. That was last year. Yeah, that's where I served the union as the SG. Uh, Again, also, but I don't want to talk about that organization yet. But still, I have to talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. During my time in office, there's this thing that I learned a lot, and like part of the qualities. You know, as a leader, you should learn how to give your time. Yeah, the time that you spend, even though we said our working hours should be from 8 to 4 or 5, but then, like, it doesn't actually necessary. Sometimes when the work demands it, you have to go beyond the time. So the timing also matters here. You have to give your time, even though your time elapsed, but try to give it in as much as you can. Yeah, so I was there, and then, like, it was good though. I gained a lot of experience. There were a lot of, push and pull talks. It's inevitable. Sometimes, even though you are working, but then, like, people will just say, this one is incompetent, this one is like this, based on their views. So as a leader, you have to be patient and do not listen to all critics. Do not try to respond to all critics too as well.
So how do you approach decision making in terms of pressure?
Yeah. Decision making is very crucial here. But then, like, through dialogue. Yeah, through dialogue, trying to understand one another, listening to your peers. By that, you will be able to have a correct decision that you want. Yeah.
So how do you also motivate and inspire your team to achieve your goals?
Yeah, that's part of the work too.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't need to ask people or assign people based on their, let's say, responsibilities. Sometimes you need to comment, let's say, the rest of the council members. There's this thing that we say we certify, or some of the council, they certify the best ministers. So through that, in fact, best minister of the month, through that, others can learn from it, and like they will feel motivated. The other thing too is, like, as a leader, you don't have to always raise your hand, say, and I. Sometimes you have to
give yourself a
yeah, you accomplish others too, and also, like, you comment them too as well. By complimenting them helps them to, or equip them to focus more on their work. Yeah, it motivates them too as well.
Okay, then how do you handle conflict or disagreement between yourselves? Because that wouldn't, like, no one can avoid that.
Yeah. That's inevitable. Yeah, as a leader, you must encounter a lot. But in terms of conflict, I think as a leader, like I said, patience is part of it. You just don't rust when it is time for, in terms of conflict, sorry, you don't rush. Take your time. Normally, sometimes we lose our temper along the way. But sometimes also we have to sit and think the reason why we are in that position. Yeah. So normally during conflict, I make sure I carry out the whatever thing concerned with professionalism and ethics too as well.
That is all.
Yeah.
So coming to public speaking, we know that it's very, very important and vital when it comes to leadership. So how does your public speaking skills help you in your leadership journey?
Okay, there goes where I will touch to the part that I want to touch the most.
No problem.
Yeah. I was groomed and nurtured by an organization called Team Leadership and Public Speaking while I stay at the college.
Wow.
Yeah, it was found during 2019 at the Gambia College.
Wow, long period.
Team Leadership and Public Speaking is an organization that aims solely in grooming young individuals when it comes to leadership and public speaking. We also go further by teaching them on entrepreneurship, digital media and marketing.
Wow.
There are a lot of areas of intervention, the likes of IT, information and communication skills, even cyber security as well.
Yeah.
So part of the activities we conduct are camps and day long training too as well. Camps are normally two times a year. Well, I cannot finish everything, but like it's an organization that groomed me. And this young man you see right now is because of that organization. Um, I was a follower. I was a follower. Then from there, I was given a position where I was appointed as the president.
Amazing.
Yeah, that was 2023 to 2024. I serve as the president of this organization at the Gambia College chapter.
Wow.
And right now, I can proudly say in each region of this country, we have a chapter there.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's been established in schools too as well. So it's growing. Then when I serve as the president, I also learned a lot along the way. From there, I became as the assistant lecturer for public speaking.
Wow.
Yes, I was very dedicated and determined as well. When I served as the assistant lecturer to public speaking, rather, I mentored a lot of young individuals. I always love standing in front of people. That's me. And talking, when you give me the platform to talk, I'm always not tired.
It's a right choice. It's a right choice.
I am teaching and I still taught.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's part time. Though the field is trying to drag me behind, but I don't want to choose that way. I am an agriculturist. Let's leave that aside. But then, like, through the public speaking journey, that's how I become a public speaker.
Wow.
And then, like, I love when people are talking. I love to see when people stand, like, standing in front of people and in a crowd and deliver. I also love to stand in front of people and talk about myself.
Wow.
Share my knowledge too as well.
Yeah, I think that is not selfish.
Yeah. I have this how to call it bio in my WhatsApp where I say give back what you learn. So this is my slogan. I always say it anywhere I go. Whatever you learn, you have to give it out. You should not be selfish. Yeah. So this is how I become a public speaker, and I've been participating in a lot of events, and also I've been given platforms to talk, more especially at the college when I serve as the president, as the secretary general.
Team leadership and public speaking, speaking are happy today because they are able to produce lots of speakers and writers today. Good.
Indeed.
And they produce leaders too, because I've seen a whole lot of them now. Look, even in school, like this chapter, have the students a lot. So now, what advice would you have for those that feel nervous to stand in public and speak?
Okay. One, like, fear is something that is inevitable. We all have fear in either ways. But then, like, the most important thing here is how you fight it. You just have to believe yourself that you can do it. All those that are standing in front of people, they don't just jump one day and stand in front of people. Yeah, so they learn along the way. They trust themselves too also. You have to believe yourself that you can do it. Yeah. We have different ways of fighting this phobia. Some of us are very fast. Some are moderate. Some are very slow and fast. I call it driving away the phobia. Yeah, but then, like, practice also helps one to do that. Yeah. We also have tips for good presentation, where I also like to delve more. When I'm lecturing this course, normally I spend a lot of my time there. People say I don't summarize. But I love to demonstrate a lot there. Yeah, you practice. Again, also, you have to start taking responsibilities too as well. You don't say, I want to become a public speaker, or I am a great public speaker, while you are standing in front of people and talk. If you don't disgrace yourself at some point, you won't be able to carry on.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So we should not have the fear.
Definitely. Just believe yourself, you can do it. Yeah. All those that are standing, they don't have any spirit or magic within them, but then, like, they believe in themselves, and then, like, they keep on practicing. Yeah.
So in public speaking, if you get the attention, if you want to get the attention of your audience, what should you do?
Yeah, there are many ways. The way you walk, How prepared are you? That is the mastery of your presentation. To your communication skills. There is this thing that we say, and then like is to simplify your speech. Sometimes if your speech is prolonged, could be very boring to us. Well.
True, yeah.
Yeah, but then like I used to say it anywhere I go. When during my convention night at the Gambia College, I knew I mastered my manifestos, and then like when I was coming to drag the attention of the audience, I used different mode of doing that. I was sitting right where the candidates were, that is the incoming candidates.
Wow.
So I wasn't that much far from the podium, but I know one of the ways that I could use to at least, ginger myself is to use the other way around, the long way.
The long way.
Yes. So once I stood up, everybody was shouting. The whole hallway shouted.
Wow.
Yeah. So I have to do some actions, wave them, at least show them some kind of love.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smile at them. So they were just shouting my name. That's where I got this Dembo Badjie first check-in. So. It's one of the ways that I used to drag the attention of the audience to as well. I make sure also like my voice is audible. Yeah, that one also is part of it. Sometimes it could be very boring when you're speaking low, but I like project your voice at a medium stage and speak to your audience to master your area of presentation.
Wow.
Trust me, once you understand what you're talking, you're good to go. Yeah.
What when it comes to a presentation whereby like it's a tough one, and then a question is raised that you were not able to answer. How would you handle that?
Yeah, I believe sometimes it happens. But like, there's no crime in telling people that you don't have much knowledge into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when it's your area too, this is why I said mastery of your area also matters. Yeah, as a presenter or public speaker, any topic you're given, you need to master that topic very well.
That's true.
Sometimes some questions could be confusion, but like you just have to, even if you have to give an answer, but make sure the answer is in line with the question to as well. But if you cannot at all, please don't disgrace yourself. Tell the audience that no, your knowledge have not reached that end to as well. Yeah, I think that's cool.
So here, how do you use body language and non-verbal movement, like in your public speaking?
Yeah, there comes the posture.
Yeah.
As a great public speaker, you don't start anyhow. Yeah, there's a way you position yourself.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a way you walk. On stage or before the podium to as well. You don't just stand anyhow, but like you posture yourself at a very, very, very straight form. You talk to your audience. Sometimes one can hold the podium and talk. It happens. Sometimes people feel like putting their hands behind and talk. Yeah. Sometimes also you could, but then like it's not appropriate when talking to your audience and put your hands into your pocket.
What does it signify when you do that?
That means like you're feeling big. You're feeling big at some point, or else you are not well grounded in your area. Again, also you don't know that the ethics of presentation to us.
What about those that will be presented using filler words?
Yeah. People have different way of talking. Yeah. Myself, I use some of these,
filler words.
Yeah, filler words. Like I am used to it.
Yeah.
But some they said yeah. It's a way like they use to drag themselves back to their point of presentation. Sometimes you want to say something, but like the mind is trying to, bring another thing else, or you might forget what you want to say. But through saying that, it helps you to brainstorm and come back to the topic again. Yeah. Sometimes you might, in fact, get lost, but by using these words, could help you to come back to the topic. But let's just say we use it appropriately. It's not actually bad to us, really. Yeah.
Okay. So, what role do you think public speaking plays when it comes to leadership,
Wow.
and why?
Well, motivation one, inspiration. We said all public speakers are leaders.
And leadership.
Yes, but not all leaders are great public speakers. Yeah, that's true. At that spot, you're standing in front of people. You are a leader. Yes, you are a leader, and then like somebody or someone else is looking up to you.
That's true.
Yeah, this is why we said, as a great presenter or a public speaker, you need to know how to dress smart.
That's true.
Yeah, dressing smart is one of the ways, in fact, that drags your audience to focus on more what you say, because like it's a way of attracting them to be more interested of what you're saying. They need to know, yes, this gentleman who is standing right beside us, what in front of us, what could he be, or what kind of information did he have for us? So those are it could be one of the ways to also you should drag their attentions to as well. So connecting the leadership to public speaking to as well. You inspire, and as a leader, you inspire and motivate your followers.
That's true.
The same thing a public speaker does too. You teach, inspire, and motivate your audience. Yeah.
Thank you so much. What else do you have to say before we conclude?
Yeah, I know we are at the tail end of the program, but I would like to advise the young generations out there. Like this young man you see right now, he doesn't only jump. I just don't jump one day and become who I am right now. And I'm still learning. I still sit in class and learn.
Yeah.
Sometimes we might face a lot of difficulties in our education, but that shouldn't drag us behind. I could remember when I know my boss out there would be viewing me right now or later, but I struggle a lot when I was going to school. Yeah, sometimes I would struggle a lot to get money. Sometimes I have to do one of the things to get money just to go and learn. Yeah, and I dedicate myself to my education too as well. When I get to this leadership journey, I dedicate myself and become committed to it. I just saw somebody and he left. He was part of the people who dragged me to join that organization called how to call it? What's the name again? Yeah, he's like Bite, Mohamed Lamed Bite. Bite is somebody who is influential.
Wow.
Yeah, he can influence at an easier way. He talks fluently. Yeah, and he has a very, very, very nice voice.
Wow.
Yeah, he's the one who dragged me, and I look up to him to, at least he inspired me to join this organization. I followed as a member, and in fact, as a leader, you need to follow first before leading.
Exactly.
By then you would know exactly. You would know how difficult it is to lead. Okay. Yeah. Currently, like I said, teaching was part of my things because it was dragging me. I love standing in front of people and talk.
Yeah.
But what I love is to become an engineer. I did science when I was in high school, and then I dedicated myself to become an agricultural engineer.
Wow.
Yeah. After high school, I couldn't go to the university, so I went to the college. Most of the people were, in fact, my family were thinking I would be going to school of education, but I told them, no, I'm not going to teach. I want to do agriculture. Yes. And I am still there. I am currently working on my thesis. I pursue higher diploma in agriculture. But I can say a dream is becoming true. Recently, I've started another school in another institution.
Wow.
For agricultural engineering.
Mashallah.
So it's dream becoming true. I didn't stop while I was doing other things. Some do call me jack of all trades, but I believe it. Long as it is bringing me something that can take me closer to my dream,
exactly.
I'm good. like I said, like I did higher diploma. Now, in fact, before graduating, I started another course for agricultural engineering on a fully funded scholarship. Yeah,
That's
so that's it. We don't have to fold our hands and say they can be the meeting.
It's just about
Yes.
not putting all your eggs in one basket.
Indeed,
That's
yeah, indeed.
that's it.
Sometimes life could be very hard.
Exactly.
You just have to meander and come through the right path.
Right path.
Yeah, but sometimes also we have luck and get straight to the path.
The path.
Yeah, so that's it.
Thank you so much for coming,
You're
Mr.
welcome.
Badjie.
You're
I am
welcome.
really amazed and
You're
happy that
welcome.
you're here today. And I'm
Yeah.
hoping to see you in more of our shows and our sessions too. Thank you so much for having me.
I am
See you
grateful. I am grateful
next week,
to us.
viewers.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.